We're going to talk about the Cook Islands. The Cook Islands are in the South Pacific. Not a lot of Americans know about it, but it's right in here, in the Cook Islands. There is French Polynesia, these islands, and then it's right over there. It's approximately maybe a 2-hour flight between Papeete and Rarotonga.
Where are those places?
Well, Papeete is in French Polynesia. It's Tahiti, and the capital of French Polynesia. And Rarotonga is the capital of the Cook Islands.
So if people go there, they'll fly into Tahiti first and then to the Cook Islands.
Not necessarily. You could come in from New Zealand or from other places. Yeah, but most come in from Tahiti or from Hawaii. You fly nonstop down from Hawaii. And as a result, these islands are phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. They're not super touristy. It's going back about 50 years. If any of you went to Hawaii, Honolulu and Waikiki about 50 years ago, that's about what Rarotonga is like. Not quite that busy, but it's wonderful. You usually land, as I said, in Rarotonga, the capital, and it's a nice little town. But you might stay there 3 or 4 days. No, not that long, maybe 2 days, because you definitely want to go around the island. You can take the bus, you can have a driver take you, you can rent a little moped type thing. I recommend having a driver because they can tell you what you're seeing and enjoying that information. And then there are a total of 15 islands in the country. And it's independent, although it's very closely related to New Zealand for support and things. But there's only about 2 that people really go to. And the one that I go to always is Aitutaki. Aitutaki. It's north of Rarotonga, about an hour non-jet flight. And that island, I just love it. And it's not for everybody. There's really, I'm going to say, nothing to do. But that's not true. You can go snorkeling and diving and walking on beautiful beaches and talking to wonderful people, usually from all over the world. The locals are so friendly, so nice. And one thing that while you're there, particularly in Rarotonga, be sure to attend one of the churches on Sunday because their singing is wonderful. They almost like hearing the Welsh sing or the Tongan sing. They're very, very good, deep voices, and the women have higher voices, of course, but it's wonderful to hear the singing. They're famous for their singing. And a lot of people go there to buy the stamps. Not many people have ever heard of a Cook Island, so they want their stamps. But it's a great place to go. Do not go December through March. That's their rainy season. That's their winter. It doesn't just torrential rain 24 hours a day, but you don't want to go there if you don't have a choice. You don't have to go, I mean. I recommend going in June, July, August, or other months in December, January, February. It's going to rain quite a bit. Not quite a bit, but it rains because it's in the South Pacific and things are green. But go if you get a chance. And I recommend if you really want to get away from everything, I mean, just totally get away, go to Aitutaki. Rarotonga is getting away. Some of the hotels are built away from Rarotonga, and you can go there and you feel like you're miles from nowhere. But you go to Aitutaki and you are miles from nowhere because the hotels are not one after another. There's probably only 7 or 8 hotels maybe. And they're dotted throughout the island, so I do highly recommend. It's a great place to go.
How many times have you been?
Probably 10 times.
10 times?
I've been probably 10 times, maybe more. I haven't kept track. But I usually, and what a lot of people do, I usually stop there on the way to someplace farther south. Like if I'm going to go to Tonga or New Zealand, I'll often stop there and for a few days, either coming or going, and then come back or continue on because it's a nice place to break the long flights. And yeah, I really like it.